The War for Mansoul by John Bunyan, as told by Ethel Barrett. Copyright 1998, Christian Light Publications Incorporated, Harrisonburg, Virginia. Emmanuel's explanation. Yes, I suffer diabolins to dwell in your walls, O Mansoul. It is to keep thee watchful, to try thy love, Emmanuel was saying as Prival entered the market square. He found himself a place at the edge of the crowd and listened. It was as though Emmanuel had read his thoughts, as if a conversation that had begun in his study was continuing in the market square. It is to cause you to prize my noble captains and their soldiers. It is to cause you to prize my mercy. It is also that you be made to remember the deplorable condition you once were in. Emmanuel went on. Oh, my Mansoul, should I slay all them within, many there be without that would bring you into bondage. Were all those within cut off, those without would find you sleeping. Then, as in a moment, they would swallow up my Mansoul. Therefore, I left them within your walls, not to do you hurt, but to do you good, the which they must, if you watch and fight against them. Know, therefore, that whatever they shall tempt you to, my design is that they should drive you, not further off, but nearer to my Father, to teach you war, to make petitioning desirable to you. Show me, then, your love, my Mansoul, and let not those that are within your walls take your affections away from him that has redeemed your soul. Yea, let the light of a diabolin heighten your love to me. Some day I shall take you to my Father's kingdom, where you shall no more hear the evil tidings or the noise of the diabolin drum. There, O Mansoul, you shall meet with many of those that have been like you, and that have been partakers of your sorrows, even such as I have chosen and redeemed and set apart, as you for my Father's court and city royal. All they will be glad in you, and you, when you see them, shall be glad in your heart. There are things, O Mansoul, even things of my Father's providing and mine, that never were seen since the beginning of the world. They are laid up with my Father and sealed up among his treasures for you, until you come to his kingdom to enjoy them. And there, in that kingdom, are those that rejoice in you now, but how much more when they shall see you exalted to honor. My Father will then send them for you to fetch you. And you, O my Mansoul, shall ride upon the wings of the wind. I have loved you, Mansoul. I bought you for a price not of corruptible things, as of silver and gold, but a price of blood, my own blood, which I spilled freely to make you mine, and to reconcile you to my Father. And I stood by you in your backsliding, when you were unfaithful, though you did not know I was there. It was I who made your way dark and bitter. It was I who put Mr. Godly fear to work. It was I who stirred up conscience and understanding and will. It was I who made you seek me, and in finding me, you found your own health and happiness. Nothing can hurt you but sin. Nothing can grieve me but sin. Nothing can make you fall before your foes but sin. Beware of sin, my Mansoul. I have taught you to watch, to fight, to pray, and to make war against your foes. So now I command you to believe that my love is constant to you. O my Mansoul, how I have set my heart, my love upon you. Show me your love, and hold fast until I take you to my Father's kingdom, where there is no more sorrow, no grief, no pain, where you shall never be afraid again. It was a long time before the crowd in the market square broke up. Emmanuel had addressed them from his chariot, and they waited in respect and worship until his captains had escorted him out of the square and back to the castle. Will and Understanding and Conscience turned with the others to return to their homes. The diamonds will always be with us, said Will. Is there no end to the battle? He has promised no end to the battle as long as we are here, said Understanding. But as he said, it's to keep us watchful. We're not in Shaddai's country yet. Will did not answer. Understanding went on. Does that make you discouraged? I suppose I shall get weary in well-doing sometimes, Will admitted. and the landscape of Mansoul will look bleak. But right now I'm not discouraged. I think it's more of an awesome sense of responsibility. In this triumvirate, I am the culprit. Or I could be. I make the choices. And I could ignore you even though you enlighten me, or you, conscience, even though you roar. Our responsibility is just as great, said understanding. If we mislead you, you could, in all good faith, make the wrong choices. Then none of us is of any use without the other, said conscience. No, said understanding, and none of us is of any use without King Shaddai and Prince Emmanuel and the Lord High Secretary. Take out any part and Mansoul falls into a shambles. Left to ourselves, we can do nothing but fail. The crowd jostled them, but they went on talking as if they were alone in the universe. Is this way better than the freedom you had before? Asked understanding, though he knew the answer. The freedom we had before was like... Will struggled for words. Like birds flying through broken windows in and out of a deserted house, flying aimlessly, going nowhere. Do you love him because you have to? Understanding's probing was gentle. Their talk was to reiterate their faith, and in their talking they strengthened each other. I do not have to love him, said Will. I am free. He has always left me free to do as I please. Then, I love him because I want to, Will said simply, and I can never love him enough. By this time they were at the edge of the square, but Mr. Prywell was already over on the other side of the town, prowling through the streets.